Hey guys, Shaggy's Ideas here, and today I'm telling you some of the benefits and the importance of getting sunlight. It's very important for you. In this video, I'm classifying the benefits by body and mind. Surprise, surprise, sunlight doesn't just give cancer. It's there for a reason. It has actually some very impressive benefits. Let's be real here. Sunlight has gotten a lot of negativity because of skin cancer, but it's actually very important to get some sunlight. So what are some of the benefits of sunlight? We're going to start with the simple one. It gives you that D, that vitamin D. Your body starts to produce vitamin D because it comes in contact with sunlight. Vitamin D is extremely important. It has a bunch of benefits. We're not going to talk about all of the benefits vitamin D has, but the primordial one that you should focus on is it helps you absorb calcium. Without vitamin D, it's much harder for your body to absorb calcium. You could be drinking so much milk, but how much are you really absorbing? Vitamin D has a whole wide range of benefits, from immune system health, mental health. Calcium has a whole variety of benefits as well. So you absorbing vitamin D, you're gonna knock down a whole lot of birds with just one stone. You know, now that I think about it, is that why they call it Sunny D? So this is something that I wanted to add and get more informed on before actually adding to the video. That's why you see me with a different hairstyle and all that. But on with the video and more of the benefits. They're actually quite incredible. So sunlight, with its connection to vitamin D, has the interesting effect of preventing common deadly cancer. Lack of sun exposure and their vitamin D intake has been linked with the development of chronic diseases and cancers. There is a 30 to 50% reduction in the risk of developing breast, colorectal, and prostate cancer by increasing the vitamin D intake or sun exposure. The active form of vitamin D is produced in many sections in the body, including the colon, the prostate, and breast, which is why people believe that it has those anti-cancer benefits. Recent studies show that women with vitamin D deficiency have a 253% of developing colorectal cancer. That's crazy. And there's a whole much more of information, which I'm leaving all the articles in the description. Make sure to check them out. Just wanted to fact check, and I saw even more information, and it's super interesting. So let's just keep learning together. And if you're enjoying it so far, make sure to give me one of these and consider subscribing for more self-betterment and more videos like this. On with the next tips. So another thing that happens to the body when it comes in contact with sunlight is that it produces white blood cells, specifically lymphocytes. They're responsible for protecting you against infections from bacteria and all that nasty stuff. So one surprising thing about sunlight is that it actually helps with certain skin conditions. But apparently there's some treatments that include sunlight, and we're talking about skin condition as simple as acne. Do you have high cholesterol? Because apparently sunlight is willing to help. Apparently sunlight converts high cholesterol from the blood into steroid hormones and sex hormones we need for reproduction. Do you have high blood pressure? Guess what? Sunlight doesn't care about all of your conditions because sunlight just wants to heal you as much as possible. Sunlight enhances the body's capacity to take oxygen to the tissues, cells, and all that good stuff, much in the same way exercise does. Sunlight has a great effect on stamina, fitness, and muscular development. Sunlight also wants to help you with your eyesight. Your eyes need sunlight in order to maintain its efficiency. This does not mean to go outside and look at the sun. No, don't do that. That's extremely dangerous, and that's not what I'm saying. But being able to see sunlight, you're walking outside and there's sun, you're not looking at the sun directly. One thing that I saw in one article that you can do that apparently helps, and I'm quoting this from that article, is to look at the sun, face the sun, with your eyes closed. Like, let's just say the sunlight's like right here. Like, I'm like with my eyes completely closed. I do not open it whatsoever. And apparently that helps the eyes take up that light, and it helps the eye work more efficiently and maintain that efficiency. When there's not enough sunlight to give that efficiency to the eyes, that's when you start having short-sightedness, where you can't see things at a distance. That's basically what the article said. You're gonna be less likely to have problems seeing things at a distance. How many of us love being alive? Well, if you love being alive, you should take some sunlight, because another study says that apparently it could help you have a longer life. Now for the mind, dude, can you freaking leave me alone? I'm freaking pissed right now. Oh! Have you ever been moody? Well, sunshine doesn't care, because you're not gonna be moody on sunshine to watch. An increase in sunshine exposure actually causes rapid increase in serotonin levels. It's the hormone responsible for regulating your mood. Have you been moody? Maybe take in some sunlight early in the mornings. Have you been feeling like downish? Maybe go and take some sunlight. It has actually helped with some cases of depression. An increase in cognitive functions. So our body is like a solar powered machine. We're kind of like miniature versions of Superman. This one I like to call solar energy boost. Why? Because when sunlight hits your eyes, directly and indirectly, when your eyes detect sunlight, it sends a signal to your brain, and specifically the hypothalamus, a section in the brain. Not gonna go too deep in that. And it sends a signal to wake up and release the cortisol needed in order to kickstart and start up that metabolism. Basically get you ready for the day. So it helps you wake up. But the surprising thing is the following. It helps you go to sleep. When sunlight hits the eyes, it shuts down melatonin production, which is what makes you drowsy and sleepy at night. Basically helps you sleep. So it shuts down the production until it's dark again. So the thing is the following. A low amount of melatonin production is produced at night if you have melatonin produced during the morning. What does that mean? That means that in the morning, you're still producing it because you haven't come into contact with sunlight. Your eyes haven't signaled that to the brain like, hey, it's time to wake up, and it still keeps producing during the mornings. So at night, it's trying to produce even more, and it can't produce the amount it needs at night because you already produced a lot during the morning. So go out there and get a sunburn. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Seriously though. Wear protection. Wait, wrong video. Wear sunblock. Have fun, go get some sun. But remember, evade the sun from at least 10 to 4. The whiter you are, you're gonna produce much more vitamin D much easier, but you're gonna get sunburned much quicker. The darker you are, you're gonna produce less vitamin D, but you're gonna not get sunburned as easily. So that's the pros and cons. 15-20 minutes of sunlight early in the mornings, and it doesn't have to be straight up early in the morning. You could take like 15 minutes in the morning and then 5 in the afternoon. You're probably gonna take more than that just by walking around at the beach or something. But seriously, protect yourself during the warmer climates. Wear long sleeves or sunblock. Another thing that I want to add is that in the description, I'm gonna put links to the articles I found this information on. So I got a question for all of you. Down in the comments, how much sunlight do you take in one day? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. And consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification to stay updated on more self-betterment tips and other Shaggy's ideas. Consider checking out any of these videos over here. This was one YouTube suggested to watch, and this was one that I picked just for you.